Hello, welcome to another session with OCD. Welcome to our workshop. As you've just seen, I've been doing a little bit of paint correction on the bike. Very minor swells, marks on it. Normally I wouldn't bother, but today what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a ceramic coating on the bike, and you don't want any of those swells on it, because once you put ceramic coating on it, those swells stay there. The ceramic coating that I'm putting on today is a 3-year coating, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So let's just go through what I've done in preparation, because I haven't filmed the whole preparation. This video is all about the application of the ceramic coating rather than the preparation for it. In preparation, I gave it a full decon wash yesterday, and then I brought it into the workshop, dried it all off, and it's sat here all night and all morning, and it's lovely and dry now. As you've seen, I've gone over to the areas that I thought needed a little bit of correction. I've done that. That's all finished. What I'm going to do now is go over it with a panel wipe and make sure that there's no polish, wax or sealants or anything else on the paintwork, and that it's all nice and clean, ready for the ceramic coating. Let's just have a look at the ceramic coating that I'm going to put on. Garage Therapy CERBERUS 3-year ceramic coating. So this is the box that it comes in, quite a nice little plush box. Inside you've got some instructions telling you how to prepare for it and apply it, and then in here you have the ceramic coating itself. You have an application pad, which is nice and soft on the top, and then underneath the packaging you have a couple of, you've got three suede applicators to use with your pad, and a pair of disposable gloves. That's what you get in the pack. So for the panel wipe, I'm using G-Technic panel wipe. I'm not going to spray it all over the bike. I'm just going to apply it to a microfiber. And then just give that a good wipe over. Okay, so you've got the pad with a little soft bit on top. Just put the applicator on top of that. So you can hold it nice and firmly, nice and tight on top, and then with the product, just go down and put some drops on there. And I'm going to do this in sections. I'm going to do the top, or the rim should I say, and then I'll do the side later. I'll do the side afterwards. Just leave that for a couple of minutes until you see the sort of rainbow effect on it. Might take a few minutes today because it's not all that warm, but that's that looks about right. So go over it with a cloth to get rid of all the high marks, or any high marks shall I say. And then a separate cloth to buff it. Now if you're going to give that a second coat, that needs to be in a couple of hours time, but you need to keep it dry for at least 12 hours. Okay, so first things first, I've got to apologise for my voice or lack of it. I couldn't talk through that video. My voice is getting worse and worse through the course of the day, and I couldn't talk through it, so it's really hard trying to talk now. I've got a really heavy cold, and I'm struggling a little bit, but we'll get on with it. Right, so what you shouldn't do is do what I did, and that's forget to put gloves on. It's really important that you look after your hands, you look after yourself. You should put some PPE on. I'm terrible. I look at something and I want to just get stuck in, which is what I did, and then halfway through I realised that I haven't got any protective gloves on, and you get protective gloves in a little box, so there's no excuse. So whatever you do, as my dad used to say, don't do as I do as I say. So please put gloves on when you do this. Right, so as I was trying to say before, that was a piece of cake, quite enjoyable, especially in a workshop. Although it's pouring with rain outside now. So what I'm going to do now, having done all of the what I call the major parts, so I've done the panniers, I've done the front and rear mudguards or fenders, I've done the fairing and the tank. What I'm now going to do is take my panniers off and do everything else that is black paintwork. So my engine guard, my pannier guard, my front forks and calipers, all of the chassis, everything else that is black paintwork, I'm now going to spend the rest of the afternoon putting the ceramic coating on. So I'll do that, get the bike all coated up, excuse me, and then I'll leave it overnight, and tomorrow we will come back, and if I've got a voice I will tell you what I'm going to do. If not, I'll write and put it on little placards. No, so tomorrow I'm going to then coat this with Garage Therapy 3CS, which is its going to be its sacrificial layer, if you like, that will go over the top of the ceramic coating and protect it. So we'll do that in the morning, and then put it all back together. So let me just finish this off now. I'll get the kettle on, make myself a nice warm cup of tea, and I'll do all the rest of the ceramic coating, and then we'll catch up in the morning. Good morning. Right, so I actually feel okay. It's just I've lost my voice and got a really heavy cold. So, right, let's get on with this. Let me quickly show you what I did yesterday afternoon. Oh, so I've got the door shut because it's still raining outside. So I did my pannier guards. I did the chain guards. I did everything that you can see that is black. These covers, my front engine guards, my forks, calipers. Went round here. It's a bit tight in here. My air filter. And all of the other bits and pieces. So it's all got a everything that is black paintwork has now got a ceramic coating on it. Right, so yeah, as you could see, I hope you could see, the light isn't brilliant in here for filming, but all the black paintwork has now got ceramic coating on, and so has the chrome. Other than the exhaust, I don't know what effect a hot exhaust would have on a ceramic coating, so I haven't put a ceramic coating on the exhaust, but all the other chrome work has got ceramic coating on. The plastic, which is only very minor on this bike, is the inside edges of the panniers. I've got Chemi PS on, so I won't be putting a ceramic coating on that. It wouldn't take to it. And there we go. Right. Lots of waffle, Martin, for God's sake, considering you've got a bad voice. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put a Garage Therapy 3CS. We're going to put that on the bike now. I'm not going to, I've demonstrated, excuse me, have a swig. I've demonstrated this before, not going to go into great detail on it. I'll do a couple of panels with this on camera, then I'll just whip through and do everything else off camera. I'll just do the front fairing, the tank and the rear mudguard. I'll do that on film, and then I'll do all the other bits and pieces, all the smaller stuff off camera, and then we'll have a look at it when we're finished. Right, so do apologise again about the voice, but let me get stuck in and get this done. Okay, so couple of sprays on there, spray on there. Go over it very finely, just taking all the high spots off. And we'll just leave it for a little while and just go over and buff it. This is a really good product. I really like this 3CS. Something I don't use an awful lot, but it is really good. I mean, the moment you start to buff it, you just feel the slickness and the depth of colour. Feels so nice. You don't want to stop buffing it. Right, so what I'll do now, oh, that's just beautiful. What I'll do now is let's do the tank Not going to do too much of this because once you've seen it on one panel, you've seen it on them all. As these are such small, excuse me, as these are such small panels, I won't actually spray it on the tank, I'll just put it on the applicator. And you can see straight away that, you know, if you sprayed it on, you'd have too much product. Let's go around this side. This isn't buffing, it's just going over, taking the high spots off. That looks just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, I hope this comes out okay, because we can't go outside because it's snowing now. So I had to do everything inside, which was a bit of a squeeze around the other side of the bike. But just give you a quick walk around. So everything that you can see that is painted black and chrome except for the exhaust has got a ceramic coating on. Just go around this side. Oh, a bit tight, so I might. Let's have a look at it with the bags on. There we are, guys. I know it's not a very good shot stuck in a workshop. It'd be much better if it was outside, but can't do that. So there we go. There's my 2021 Sport Glide with a ceramic coating on, and if you check my bike channel out, you'll see that I've also put a coat of G-Technic C5 wheel armour on my wheels. So until next time, guys, you take care. Bye bye.